Please come.
Hello, sir. Namaste.
Please. SRINIBAS, please take your seat.
Thank you so much.
SRINIBAS, how old are you?
So I'm 26 years old.
Huh?
26.
Okay. Have we met before? No.
No.
Okay. Sorry, I have this bad habit of thinking that I have met people before. Okay. Your subject is history.
History.
Fascinating.
Yes.
Isn't it? So, tell us something about Orissa history.
Okay.
In a broad sweep.
Okay. So, Odisha history, if we go back to the roots of the name Odisha first, we can go. So, the etymology goes back to the name Udra or Udra, so which derived and further turned into Odisha. Other names like Utkal, Kalinga, they have references like in Khandagiri and Udayagiri caves have references of these names, and some Puranas and Samhitas have also this reference, including Jain Puranas have this reference of these names. And this is the ancient part of Odisha, and there are several dynasties which came across and ruled over our land of Kalinga, but prominent among them is of course the Mahamegha Vahanas, or Chedis, Kharavela being the most prominent king of them. He was a devout Jaina follower, and his I would say developmental activities are second to none, including Khandagiri, Udayagiri caves, and there's irrigation works in the streets.
What about his expeditions?
Yes. So he has a very, I would say, bright and Digvijay policy, we can say, of expeditions where he went now southern towards Tamil Nadu and Kerala region, fought with them valiantly. He has this, I can remember small about this anecdote where he married or got the princess of South and got her to our Odisha. And he was definitely influential at that contemporary period of time, and which made envious other neighboring princely states. And post that, we can see there are a lot of kingdoms like Nagas, Murundas, and as I can remember, Bhois were there, and of course famous Gajpatis. Then
what are the, okay, that's good. Since for want of time I am stopping you, though we are tempted to engage you more on this. But what are the historical figures who appeal to you, SRINIBAS? Historical figures in Orissa and India and globally.
Okay. So with respect to ancient, medieval, modern, or anything, anything I can choose. So first historical figure I like to quote as I believe Gautam Buddha follow. He is a part of history. Of course, he has a religion of his own, but yes, I believe he was a part of history during the Mahajanpada era, where he started the philosophy of Buddhism. The purpose in which he started, like there was a prevalent culture where animals were sacrificed due to Brahminical traditions and all. But Buddha came and he organized the Sangha, and he inspired people to follow non-violence. And there were 5 principles.
What is great about Ashoka? Why is he called Ashoka the Great?
Ashoka the Great, yes. So the greatness of Ashoka, I think, as far as my limited understanding, it is more of his conversion and from Chanda Shoka to Dharma Shoka. And for a person who was more of into expeditions and grandeurs.
No, you can, if you can stop you here, SRINIBAS.
Yes.
Akbar the Great and Ashoka the Great. Is there any common ground that you can think of?
Yes, the common ground will be the mode of administration they have followed, the discipline in their courts. So this is the first common thing. Second thing, that religious policy. Akbar the Great being
very good.
Yes, tolerant to each and every religion, including. Yes.
Would you say, is there some correspondence between the Ashoka's concept of Dhamma?
Yes.
Dhamma the Pali probably.
Yes.
And what Akbar was trying to achieve, but then he attempted, but though he could not succeed.
Yes.
But do you see any parallel between the thinking?
So as far as I can remember,
Because Ashoka's Dhamma is not necessarily what we understand by that, isn't it?
Yes.
If you look at the inscriptions, he is not very particular about any particular religion, isn't it?
yes, it was more of ethical guidelines that people should follow.
In other words, a kind of a transcendental.
Yes.
Isn't it? He transcended.
Yes.
And Akbar tried to probably transcend. You agree?
He tried his level best, but however, I think the conditions in his contemporary period and his court people were not.
Deen Ilahi, you must have heard of Deen Ilahi.
Deen Ilahi, yes. The concept of Suli Kul.
In other words, he was trying to reconcile, and he was not orthodox in that sense.
Yes.
Coming to the modern history, which is more important and relevant, Srinivas, what is happening in contemporary history?
Contemporary history. So with respect to, if may I ask?
With respect to, let us say, suddenly after the Cold War, suddenly things are coming apart, whether you call it Russian-Ukraine theater of conflict or Palestine, and then even the trade war, suddenly things are very volatile.
Yes.
The certainties are gone, so each country on its own, and then adrift, trying to form new alliances.
Yes.
So what are your thoughts?
Yes, so as per my understanding, after the Second World War, where US eventually became victorious after bombing Hiroshima and Nagasaki, of course there was a possibility of formation of a unipolar world, like US wanted to be the hegemonistic power in the world, but however Russia came up, and there were bipolar alliances that came into existence, NATO and Warsaw Pact. We have seen all this Cuban Missile Crisis and all. I think history is repeating itself like every time it has done, and especially with respect to the wars that are happening in Russia and Ukraine. I think Russia's primary intention is that to not let his enemy, that is NATO, make home at his borders, like what US and this Western Bloc is trying to do, to push NATO alliance towards the Russian borders.
Good. Srinivas, you are in Air Force?
No, I'm in civil aviation. I'm a cabin crew, air hostess for ladies and flight attendant, basically.
So you want to leave the service?
Yes, of course. Given that I get into public service, I'll leave the job.
So what will be your strengths when you join the civil service, Srinivas?
So the first and foremost will be integrity. And I believe when being honest to yourself and no one is watching you. That's the first thing. Second is perseverance, being my favorite trait, that I have never given up on things which I tried and pursue. And third is definitely combining the traits of empathy and humility in me, so that I'll be able to understand plight of each and every one who are downtrodden or else underprivileged people in the society.
So what are the possibilities this artificial intelligence, since you are a student of physics, chemistry also, artificial intelligence, so what are the prospects and what are the risks in artificial intelligence?
Yes, so artificial intelligence has both sides of a coin, like we have positives and negatives. But these days, however, positives can undermine the negative consequences, because when we have a demographic dividend, which there's a chance it might convert into a time bomb. So with this big population where the employment is a need of the hour for the youth, the AI can be a game changer for all of us, because the skills that AI gives to people, like there is only prompt, we say it prompt, so the better you are in prompting AI, the better results you get. So I, being a personal user of some apps like Grok and Perplexity, as per my understanding, the prompt is the basic thing. So I think it is important to skill people in AI so that they can excel in their career. But however, that socialistic principle where job cutting, these things comes into picture, but we have to make it
Very good, Srinivas, ma'am. Thank you.
you. Sir.
Okay, SRINIBAS,
Yes, ma'am.
how NCC helped molding your personality in brief?
Yes, ma'am. Definitely the motto unity and discipline that inculcated in me during my college days, and I got the position of a junior under officer. So got the opportunity to command my college NCC troop. So actually, it gives you a sense of discipline and punctuality, which helps you in every aspect of the life. Like every day you wake up at 4, you come to the drills, morning roll call.
In this context, SRINIBAS, please tell,
Yes.
now the life expectancy in India is something about 69 or 70.
Yes,
But in Japan it is more than 85.
yes,
So what is the secrets behind such a long gap?
yes. So I think it's one of the most mooted topic in public discourse. So this is definitely the lifestyle. First thing first, it's lifestyle habits of Indians and Japanese. Japan has this very, I would say, elite culture where there is so much of discipline, and I think, as if I'm not wrong, just in time concept, that is also a Japanese derivation. So they do things as it is required, not more, not less. So same goes with the eating habits, healthy eating habits, no junk I won't say, but yes, limited calorie intakes and all. And definitely they use public transport, or else they use cycles and they move by walks. So they walk over the streets to go to office and all. So however, there is a challenge that the aging population becoming a challenge for Japan now, so they need youth more. And India have a lot of youth, but yes, maybe they'll strike a balance to do
What
something.
about the health services that India is providing?
India is providing, okay, so we have health insurances which have special coverage for underprivileged people and women, old aged persons. That comes at a very nominal price as far as government policies are concerned. Even our state have Gopavandhu Yojana. Yes, and National Health Mission Ayushman Bharat is a very beautiful example of that. However, we have not yet we are give that universal health coverage. We have not given it yet, given that our fiscal deficit and finances should allow that. But I think there is always scope for improvement. Medical colleges are coming up, like my district has one new opening.
Okay, SRINIBAS, you are a student of library and information science also.
Yes, ma'am.
Please tell what are the present status of our state library and also other libraries, any district libraries.
Yes.
Whether we are using utmost technology, or in which condition, or in that traditional way of keeping and preserving our old records in the library. Whether
Yes.
we have gone for a digitization of the old monuments and documents that was 100 years back or like this. What is the status of our library?
Yes, ma'am. As far as I can recall, the government of India has come up with a scheme named Traditional Knowledge Conversation. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a scheme like that where impetus is given for librarians to digitize all those old memoirs and anecdotes, which should be digitized, so that physically it's very hard to preserve this parchment papers and biologically sensitive product. So we are doing it. However, I have been personally visiting this Hare Krishna Mahatab Street Library. The digitization process is slow, not as fast as. But yes, it has started because people from Utkal University, they do internship over there, so they do help with them. And a special mention to the district libraries, so it became a source of motivation for me, but because I come from Kandhamal, it's a backward district, and the e-library which is setting up in each and every subdivisions, headquarters, it is really good, like Wi-Fi facility, computer facilities, and the books they are availing for students. They're inspiring and a lot of people.
Okay, SRINIBAS, coming to your native Kandhamal.
Yes.
How internationally you depict your Kandhamal district?
First thing first, it's healthy for me, and I personally use it, and of course it's export GI tagged and export oriented product. It's known worldwide, it's known. Apart from that, I would say the culture and the traditions of our tribe, the Konth tribe, and even Dongriya Konth for a matter, it is to be preserved. Like it is very, I would say, sensitive at some point of time. and there are still people who are really not aware of what's happening in our outskirts. Like parents of my distant friends, they are not aware. So I think their culture and sacred groups, the festivals, Meru, that we celebrate Dandanach festival in summers, that is a very famous for my district. And worshipping of Dharani Penu, that is something which is to be preserved. It should be known. Some infamous reasons also internationally is that Meriha is one of them, which it is an infamous practice of human sacrifice, which used to be practiced in pre-British era.
Human sacrifice means?
Human sacrifice, ma'am.
For what?
To satisfy the land goddess, Dharani Penu, they say in Kui language.
It is still happening?
No, it is not happening. It's banned by 1840s. It's banned, but yes.
SRINIBAS. Okay.
Not
What is
replaced
what?
by buffalo. Not replaced by buffalo.
Not buffalo really, but goats. Yes,
Goats.
yeah. In Meru, it goats.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you also in favor of this sacrificing of
No,
goats?
definitely not. Not at any point of time.
Why the district administration is not able to completely ban this sacrificing of the goats? Why so much of, I think, support from the local people?
Yes, I believe there is a conflict of interest. Like we have to strike a balance between conserving the traditional practices and heritage of those specific tribes, and looking at inclusive development and modern
It is
aspect.
not cruelty to animals. It is a highest form of cruelty, no?
Yes, of course it is.
In order to preserve the belief of somebody, this is blind belief. I may tell it more of a blind belief, but cruelty against animals should be strictly prohibited.
Strictly, yes, ma'am. I think if given a chance, we'll try to phase it out in a, I'll say, gradual manner, painstaking manner, so that no one will get affected quickly.
SRINIBAS, what is your hobby?
My hobby is to play badminton. It's a favorite pastime.
Which your inspiration?
Yeah, I mostly follow Lindan. There is a very famous badminton player, Lindan. So I play semi-professionally for money badminton in Bangalore. So that's my hobby.
Okay. SRINIBAS.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Your native place is
Full.
Fulbani proper?
I know it's Ganjam, but it's been 30 years that. So I was born in Fulbani, so I.
Settled there.
Yes.
So recently, have you done the headlines of newspaper today?
Today I have not gone through, sir, but
So there was a television by the West media that the war going on between Russia and Ukraine,
yes.
it's a Modi war.
Okay.
They are telling that this is a Modi war.
Okay.
And in the process, what I feel is that probably India being an unaligned country,
Yes.
is gradually now getting pushed by all of surrounding India,
Yes.
including the Western nations. They are pushing towards alignment,
Yes.
forceful alignment. How do you visualize this? Is it so, or is it a temporary phase of?
No, definitely not. So India is very clear about its stances when it comes to international diplomacy. Our diplomats are like very crisp and clear when it comes to the speeches.
This image is going to be tarnished, no, in this process. Slowly,
yes.
people have started being more serious about India's propensity and the kind of Vishwaguru. What is the meaning of this Vishwaguru for India? Why people started calling Vishwaguru?
Actually, this concept, as far as I can remember, its concept arose from COVID-19 vaccine. For India, acted as a big brother to all those least developed countries and some developed nations by exporting vaccine for very nominal price and free for some countries as well. So we try to act as a supporter for the non-aligned countries, so that Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam should be the goal that we would follow. But regarding that international diplomacy, I have faith in our foreign minister. One of his interviews will definitely dissipate all these controversies, I believe, because India has never taken any pro-Russia or pro-US, but always acted in the national interest, be it buying Russian oil. We have never got afraid of the tariffs that they're imposing, we will buy if it's in our national interest, I believe.
Okay. Are you aware of some of the programs of tribal development going on in your district? Any of the tribal programs, if you know?
Yes, so there is a tribal handicraft. So every year they organize a mela. I'm unable to recall the name. It is Pallishri Mela. So it is organized by a tribal department of some tribal ministry, and they put all the tribal handicaps in that. There's a body as well, purely dedicated, but I'm unable to recall the name of that. There's a body which is yes, OAS. Thank you for remembering, sir. It's OAS. So they promote all those products. I think they give the market linkage to all those tribal ladies who make, ladies and gents also. They make crafts and they sell, and that is one of thing I remember. Rest, there is this Janjati Gaurav Divas, but that is, I think, irrelevant to my district, but that is belong to tribal development. Birsa Munda's birth anniversary, PM Modi announced Janjati Gaurav Divas, and there was a scheme also announced regarding that to now special focus on PVTGs. So this was one scheme I'm aware of.
You don't have PVTGs in Kanwad.
Yes, sorry.
In Kanwad you don't have PVTGs?
No, we do not have in Kandamal, yes.
Okay. So I think, okay.
Good.
Sir, two things.
Yes.
I accept many things that you have come very good. You have to know about your district. This is a
Yes.
tribal district, tribal programs are quite a lot are there.
Definitely.
Some are meant for their livelihood, some are meant for their skill development, some are meant for their social welfare,
Yes.
some are meant for their art and craft. So
Yes.
like this, there are different sections of programs, including health and family welfare also. But of course, that is common to many, not specific to this. But there is a specific program for the sickle cell anemia that is sometimes occurring in Tunudi on the block and then few more
Okay.
blocks, Kottagode and those areas.
I'll take a note of it. I'll research.
This is one of the important things which we miss
Okay, sir.
when we are talking everything good about.
Yes, of course. I'll take a note of it.
There is a weak area seems like.
Yes.
Okay. Wish you all the best. Please.
Good, SRINIBAS. When is the interview?
So it's on 15th.
15th.
Yes.
So this is the first exam, first interview.
Second means first interview.
Good. Same optional?
Yes, same option.
History. Huh?
History.
Okay. Okay. Any, how much you got last time history? You have no idea.
No, I have idea. I got 270, 260, close to 260.
Out of what? 500, is it?
Yes, out of 500.
Was it good or?
I think there was ancient paper was little down last time, but this time I wrote well as compared to last time.
Good, good. So you're a wonderful candidate, SRINIBAS, and so what are your questions to us?
No, any scope where I need to work more, any
No,
area?
you come across as a very genuine person. It should be all right. And you have done your optional well, I think. So no problem. Okay.
Yes.
SRINIBAS, sorry sir, your district is coming under aspiration district,
Aspirational district.
undertaken by the central government in India.
I have not done a research on this
One
topic.
question of ITTA was asked to you, SRINIBAS. You told linking e-marketing facility to
Okay.
SSCs as a function of the ITTA. Actually, ITTA means Integrated Tribal Development Agency, that comes under the SC/ST and Minority Development Department, whose main concern at the district level is to provide infrastructure development, means roads, schools,
Okay.
hostels, and all those things, model schools, ecological
Yes.
model schools. for tribal people as well as I think local people, exclusively for the tribal and in the infrastructure line, development lines.
Okay.
And about the market linkage and SHGs, these are the functions of the Women and Child Development Department as
Okay.
well as your Panchayat Raj and Drinking Water Department.
Okay.
So when ITTA comes, there are certain principles, policies that exclusively for the tribal people that is being taken care by the ITTA.
ITTA.
It is in different districts, mostly where there are tribal majority of the population like Maulbhanj, Keonjhar.
Yes.
I don't know whether your district has a ITTA authority or not. Please have a ITTA.
ITD is there, yes.
Okay. Please have a look on it. Okay.
35% travel.
Oh, sure.
I'll do
ଆଉ
it.
ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଡଙ୍ଗରିଆ ଯଦି ଥିବେ ଡଙ୍ଗରିଆ କନ୍ଧ
ଛୋଟିଆ କନ୍ଧ ଅଛନ୍ତି
ଛୋଟିଆ କନ୍ଧ
ଅଛନ୍ତି ଏ କୋଟଗଡ଼ ବ୍ଲକରେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ ଫର୍ ଦ ଇନଫର୍ମେସନ୍
Good.
କିନ୍ତୁ ITDA ଛାଡ଼ିଦେଲା ପରେ ଗୋଟେ TD ଅଛି ଟ୍ରାଇବାଲ ଡେଭଲପମେଣ୍ଟ ଏଜେନ୍ସି
Okay, sir.
ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଏଜେନ୍ସି
Thank you.
ସେମାନେ ଆଉ ଟିକେ
You read English newspaper, which
Hindu, the Hindu.
Hindu, so we can work.
Yes.
Because today, what professor was asking you today.
It
In
was
fact,
on.
they have gone one step ahead. India profiteered,
Okay.
so they are stepping up.
Okay.
So I mean, it's pricking.
Yes.
It's what we say national interest. They are saying they are very blunt. You are making profit when there is problem there, and the international most of the countries are sanctioning Russia.
Yes.
You are making profit.
Profit.
That's a very, very provocative. So read those things on the particular day. Read those
Yes.
papers and then be ready, because national interest is a very, very broad term, very comfortable. But then
Yes.
somebody can take you beyond. So America is doing that. What do you
Yes.
mean by that? When there is a war, when the country is suffering, people are suffering, you are making profit. Profiteering is the word.
Yes.
So do read, and then Hindu is a paper. You will do very well.
Thank you, sir.
All the best, Srinivas. Pleasure talking to you.
Pleasure meeting.
Pleasure.
Have a look on the name M.S. Srinivasan, who is a very
Ah.
prominent sociologist.
Yes.
M.M. Srinivasan.
Okay.
And then a little gesturing, I don't know, while talking, gesturing was a little bit, were you aware of that?
was
Gesturing.
more? I'll control it.
Yes. I mean, not necessarily
Okay, then.
natural, but just be a little conscious of that. Okay?
Okay, sir.
All the best, Srinivas.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you.